Hey, English 12. I wanted to take a second to kind of share with you some expectations on annotations and walk you through kind of how to use your Chromebook. This will be a little bit more difficult to do on a Chromebook, and so just be patient with it. And if the technology is causing you issues, reach out to me. And if you want to print it or if you want to take notes instead, I'm okay with that, but you need to make sure that you're doing that one way or another because we're coming back to these assignments in order to create our summative assessment. So everything we're doing is part of that final project. And if you do all the steps, the final project will be easy. And if you don't, it'll make it a lot more difficult. So I'm really trying to lay it out there for you so that you have pretty clear things to draw from. So anyway, that's why we're doing this. So if you look here, I've downloaded the document and I have it on the Chromebook. And this right here is kind of in the way. I mean, you can see how small it is. It's hard to read. I'm getting old, but I still can't see it. So so I've just kind of zoomed in a little bit, and you can use your finger to kind of like move it around and to adjust it. So so what we're going to do is go ahead and start reading, and I'm going to choose the pen tool, and I'm going to write on this as we go. And when you zoom in, the writing kind of adjusts so you can write in such a way, you can write in such a way that it makes it easier for you to be able to see what it is that you're doing. So get us kind of situated here. I like to write off to the side, and there's some things in the way. So, all right, the word literacy, I'm going to go ahead and read it and just kind of walk through it, kind of how I would do this. So the word literacy usually describes the ability to read and write. Reading literacy and media literacy have a lot in common. Okay, well, that doesn't surprise me because the word literacy is there and media is usually text. So I'm not going to highlight anything yet because that's pretty well, actually, I do like the idea that that connection is made. So like reading, there's text, media, there's text, like literacy is the same thing. So to me, this is like, they're similar. Okay. Now, reading starts with recognizing letters. Pretty soon, readers can identify words and, most importantly, understand what these words mean. Well, that sounds like a process to me. So I'm going to make that note here off to the side. I'm trying to adjust it so I can write in the right places here. So this is a process. You know, there's steps involved in what we're doing here. All right. And move this up here. Get to the next section. Media literacy is the ability to identify different types of media and understand the messages they're sending. Oh, that sounds like a definition. That's an important definition. So I'm going to choose this. And it is the ability to identify types of media and understand the messages they're sending. That's like really a big deal because that's our whole class is media literacy. So just to let you know, like this is a definition that you'll want to be familiar with. So identify, what are we doing? We're identifying and we're understanding messages. So I'm going to write that off to the side, kind of paraphrase it. ID, oops, yeah, this is not fun. ID, well, we'll try again. Why is it not writing? If this is the kind of stuff you guys are going to have to deal with, I'm going to try to figure out something else, to be honest with you. But we'll keep working. We'll do our best, right? Okay. Get longer. I think because I've got it zoomed in, it's having a hard time. I'll have to write more bigger than what's comfortable. So identify and understand messages. All right. So you get the idea. This is a pain. If I were doing this and not wanting to do this, I would just call it at this point and take notes. I do like the underlining different aspects of the text. I think that helps, but I personally sometimes like to add thinking off to the side and paraphrasing, and that doesn't work. So if you run into this situation, just get out a piece of paper, jot down your notes off to the side. If you can make it work in here, then that's great too. And if you have any more questions, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.